Hi guys, I am gonna get ready for the day even though it's literally like 1 something, but I just wanted to do a get ready with you guys, so because I haven't done one in forever, or at least that's what I feel like. So I'm gonna start with my moisturizer. Lately I've been using this, has makeup all over it, but it's the Ordinary moisturizer. I don't know if it was focusing, but just do like about this much. I just got out of the shower. I don't know why, but I think the thing that I dread the most about washing my hair is brushing it. I really should just comb it because I have textured hair, like wavy hair. I know it kind of looks straight wavy because I used a wet brush. I did not comb it, but it is a wavy to curly kind of hair because my mom has curly hair and my dad has straight hair, so I got the in-between. So that's fun. My daughter actually came out with curly hair, not like kinky curly hair, but she definitely has a lot of curls on the back of her head. And if I like, literally I don't have to have any product on her hair, I just put water and she gets curls. So she has naturally curly hair and I hope she keeps it, but we'll see. Because her dad has straight hair. Well, he supposedly has wavy when it's long, which has never been long except when he was younger. Anyways, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal True Match serum, and this is in the shade 2 to 3. It's like 2 to 3 light pale, which honestly this is not pale at all. I feel like the colors are definitely not accurate with what it actually comes up to be. And I usually only have to use 1 pump depending on how much coverage I want, because this is like it's a light to medium coverage. I think I've tried building it, like I put 2 layers and it did just fine, but honestly this is a skincare and makeup product, so since it's a serum, it's going to be a lightweight moisturizer, or sorry, foundation. Should be using a mirror because my phone is kind of far away and I can't see what I'm doing. There it is. So what has everyone been up to? I'm trying to think. Well, since I haven't really posted much on my channel here, I had a baby. I haven't posted it, obviously because this is a beauty channel, but she will be 2 this year, and she is a handful, but I love her to death because she always brings so much joy to my life and just to everyone's lives that, you know, is involved in our life. But she loves to be in the water. I don't know why, but she's weird about being inside the pool, but she loves the sprinkler, splashing, anything that has to do with water. She loves it. But we were outside for a little bit and I could tell she was getting tired, so we had some friends over and they were getting ready to go too because they were pretty tired, because one of the little ones is the same age as Ileana. That's her name because I've never said that, and she loves to play with them. She loves to play with just about anybody, as long as they're close in age. But anyways, That's kind of, I guess, the update since I haven't posted on here in a while. And I don't know, I guess I started getting into TikTok, and I can obviously link it here so you guys can go check it out. But I don't know, you know, life gets crazy and it takes time to edit videos and stuff, which honestly I really don't like editing, and I just cut some things out that, you know, are just an excess, or I speed it up. But I don't really cut too many things out because I don't have the proper applications for it. So I just do make with what I have, you know. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, so this is pretty much one layer, and I love just like the finished look. It's very glowy, healthy. You can see my skin peek through, and I'm okay with that. If you would have told me 5 years ago if I liked this foundation, I would have told you I hated it because I had a lot of acne back then. I hated my skin, honestly. I still have skin texture, you can probably tell, but it's usually this area and my forehead, a little bit of my nose, and some on my chin, so all over my skin. But I just try not to look at it too much. But I mean, if you want to make a change, we need to do it, you know? Like, and I'm not talking about changing skincare, I'm talking about eating habits, because anything you put into your body will definitely affect the outside of your body, and your skin is the largest organ you have on your body. So I think a lot of people take that for granted. I always want to say granted. And I guess we just forget, or we're just not informed. You know, I'm not even gonna get into the Western medicine, but I will say that they're not big into anything that has to do with functional medicine. Like, I don't know, I just feel like Western medicine doctors could be, what's the word? I guess more open, just have a more open mind about natural solutions, I guess. And obviously every situation is different. Like if you had cancer, you're gonna have to definitely look at your options, but don't always think that you need antibiotics or medicine that's gonna have bad side effects that, you know, could even kill you. But anyways, I'm just rambling now, but I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about outside. Anyways, I think I blended my serum good enough. Now I'm gonna go into my my concealer, but I do want to talk about this sponge. I have came in a pack of 6. I believe it's a brand AOA, which you can find on Shop Miss A, which is just a tiny, like $2 more cheaper on there than it is Amazon, but you can get these on Amazon for $6 for 6 of them, so it's essentially $1 each. I believe that's how much it was. You can go double check yourself, but I absolutely love them. I gave one to my sister and she likes it too. As long as you take care of them, they'll last you a couple months. I mean, they say you're supposed to switch them out, but I mean, girl, who has the money to be purchasing one every 2 months? Trying to find my concealer. Shoot, I missed a step. My primer. Oh well, it's fine. But I have been liking this. Okay, here's my concealer. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. And this is in the shade Warm? Fair Warm. I usually just like to do dot motions. And this it's pretty full coverage, but I don't know. It depends how dark your circles are that you need to cover. I have pretty bad dark circles. I know people have darker circles than me, but I would say this is pretty bad for me. And I know for the most part it covers them pretty good, but I don't know if it's the makeup product or the sponge, or I honestly don't know what it is, but it seems like this eye always gets less, and it looks like some of the concealer came off. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it does well in making my eye look brighter. It's definitely not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not a magic eraser. I don't think any concealer is to take all that darkness away, but it definitely brightens up. And I usually get a concealer that is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, because I do like that brightening effect. Now, if I wanted to use this as a spot conceal, it would probably be too light. So I would use something that's closer to my skin tone. I have heard that if you use your beauty sponge dry, that it can actually give you more coverage, which makes sense, because if it was damp or wet, it would probably soak up more product. So kind of like a brush, you know. And I have seen it, because this is pretty much dry, but it has a little bit, it's a tiny bit damp, but mostly dry. And I do see that difference in coverage. So definitely a brightening effect. I personally love it. I know it's not for everyone. My sister personally does not like concealer that's this light, and that's okay. So next I'm gonna use, sometimes I set my concealer, sometimes I don't. I have this thing, because I do have texture under my eyes, that I don't really care to set them, and I know that can be an issue with creasing, but it's like, honestly, it still creases no matter what, and I'm just kind of over it. So I just do it how I want, I guess. Next I'm gonna go with bronzer. I haven't used bronzer in a while. I don't know if you would consider this bronzer or contour, but for me this looks like a contour shade. It's not super warm. I mean, maybe it's like a warmer shade, but it's not the warmest shade I've seen. This is the e.l.f. Putty bronzer, so technically a bronzer. Oh, here it is, and it's in the shade Golden Days. They put it on the side instead of this side, which is actually a smart idea, because usually the bottom sticker comes off so easily. I usually just use my finger. You can use a brush, which I should really do. It's more sanitary that way, I guess. And I hate my hairs. Like, I don't have sideburns. This is a Mexican thing, or I don't think it's a Mexican thing, it's just like a hairy person thing. Which obviously no shade to people who are hairy, because I am hairy. I've been kind of rocking the beauty hair and all that, because honestly, that's how God made us. Why should we change it? I mean, obviously I still feel a little bit self-conscious about not shaving and stuff, like my legs, which honestly it is annoying, because society, you know, taught us that it's not okay to be hairy, and it's not okay to show that. So yeah, I think society has ingrained that in our brains, that we shouldn't go against norms, which is total bullshit. Sorry, I don't usually cuss, but at least not on here. But you know what I'm saying, like, let people be. Like, we obviously were born with hair, and what's wrong with that, you know? I never understood. I just obviously followed the norms, and I think that's how a lot of people are, but there's a lot of people that go against the norm, and that's how it should be, because if we were all the same, wouldn't that be boring? I mean, that's how I feel. I didn't feel this way a couple years ago, just because I was so used to it, and I never felt comfortable like that. You know, especially if you're gonna be intimate with somebody, you don't want to be hairy. You want to be, I guess I call it clean, cut clean, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, anyways, this should be definitely a, what do you call it? I'm terrible at thinking of words, but what I'm trying to say is, a get ready with me chat. It's definitely my favorite, even though I'm just talking to my camera, but it's kind of nice. Haven't done one of these get readies just a hot minute. I really do enjoy this e.l.f. Putty bronzer. It's very easily blended. I need to look at my mirror. I'm gonna put some bronzer on my forehead. What do you guys have planned for this summer? I don't really have a whole lot going on. We went down to Tennessee. We did go into Nashville for a little bit, and by a little bit I mean like a night, because we wanted it to be like this adult night out, drinking, like all this fun stuff. Honestly, it was a little bit too crazy for me, and it was on Memorial weekend, so it sucked. I absolutely dreaded it. I still had fun, obviously, because we danced and we had a couple drinks, but it was literally just one place that we stopped, that we didn't have to wait in line for, because you literally had to wait in line every freaking place, and it's just too nuts, honestly, for me. I can't do it. It's not a COVID thing for me. It's like it's an anxiety thing, honestly. I am a small group of girls, or a small group of people kind of girl. I feel like I'm an introvert when it comes to strangers, and then like if I know you, I'm an extrovert. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but that's just me. Okay, I think I am bronzed up. All right, I feel like I'm gonna go really simple today and just do mascara and eyeliner, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna do blush. Can't forget the blush. I was doing just like my go-to was just like the serum, eyebrows, what else, and mascara. Like I wasn't even doing eyeliner. Well, just eyeliner on my waterline. And I didn't tell you the shade for this. This is in shade Turks and Caicos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but for me, what I think it says is Turks and Caicos, which is a pretty name. is a really pretty color. It's like a blush. A blush. I can't talk today. It's a pretty coral, which is, if I say so myself, it's very flattering on my skin tone because I do have a lighter complexion. Oh, and talking about updates, I also got a puppy. I will maybe do a vlog so you guys can meet him. But he is a Chihuahua mix. I don't know his other mix, but he is a tiny dog. Anyways, we're gonna go to Costco, which I'm so excited. I know that sounds so adulty, but it's literally my life. We only go to Costco like once a month, so it's something I really look forward to. So yeah. But I think that's good. Anyways, yeah, so we don't have much planned for the summer, but I have like this bucket list I'm gonna do, and we're planning on going to like all the splash pads in the area. So like within 30-minute distance, maybe 45, depending. Trying to think what else. I mean, usually the splash pads have parks, so that includes slash parks, and then just doing all the free things we can, because we did, you know, spend quite a bit of money when we traveled, and we did rent a car and stuff like that. Anyways, I'm trying to think what else. We really want to go to the zoo, like just our local zoo. Trying to think. Yeah, and then we might go to like our local pool. But traveling after that drive, even though I really didn't drive that much, kind of feel bad, but that kind of happens when you have not even 2-year-old and she wants mom or dad, and it's usually mom. So now I'm gonna look for my eyebrows. Like, this is one step I wish I could skip, which sometimes I do, but I honestly hate my eyebrows because they're so sparse. Like, they're not that sparse compared to other people, but like the front and like this middle part, like I usually just like to fill it in, and depending on my eye look, if I'm gonna do dramatic, I need my eyebrows need to look bold. So anyways, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It has a spoolie and then the other side. I love this product. The only thing I don't like is that the point of this is not very pointy, like it's not structured, so that's the only thing that I don't care for. So sometimes I go back in with like a brush and my pomade, and if I want, you know, a more defined look. And they're definitely not twins, but they are sisters. Definitely cousins, but it'll work. I hate when one brow looks a little bit darker. So frustrating. This is why I spend so much time on my brows, because I can't get it right. Anyways, let's do a little bit of eyeshadow. We're gonna use the Ilia palette. Can't see it anymore, but this is the palette. This is my favorite palette. I did hit pan on this color because I always use it as like a transition shade. But we're gonna use one shadow, maybe two, but we're gonna use this brown shade. And it is really pigmented. And Ilia, if you didn't know, is a, I don't know how natural they are. They're non-toxic. I know some people don't really like that word, but they are a non-toxic cosmetic company. And why is that looking patchy? I think it's the brush. and I really enjoy their products. I really like them because they're good quality. They are pricey, but honestly, this eyeshadow palette I've had, I think 2 years. I don't know how long eyeshadow palettes are good for, but they don't have a smell to them. They still perform well, and I like it, so that's all that matters. I know maybe on camera you can't tell, but it's looking a little patchy right here. I need a fluffy brush. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it. Oy. Okay, guys, use this Morphe brush. Oh yeah, this is much better. I mean, I don't really care for the angle, but hope you guys like long videos. It's already 30 minutes, so hopefully I can edit some stuff out. Okay. Anyways, I don't even remember what we were talking about, but let's move on. I think we were talking about what we're gonna do this summer. But yeah, comment down below. Please comment down below. I love when people comment. Obviously don't comment anything rude, but I really just am curious what you guys are doing this summer. I already told you what my plan is. I don't really have planned for any road trips. I think that's what I was gonna say. We don't really have any road trips planned, but if we do, we might go to maybe Chicago. I think that'd be kind of nice, but we would definitely go on a train or outside of Chicago, just because I don't know, we don't want to drive there. That's the thing, because that traffic is just too much for us. Too much. We've gone down there twice and I made him drive because I am too anxious to do that crap, and I mean, if I have to, I will, but nope, I just can't stand it. The next thing I was gonna do is go into this shade. This shade is my favorite. Super pretty, super pigmented. Sometimes I go in with a brush. I don't know if I want to. I feel like when I do use my fingers, it's better, but I feel like I lose product. I don't know why. I just do feel like I waste product when I do that. And I'm trying to remember, I usually use my primer spray or my setting spray to get this. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna use our finger. See how much more pigmented that is? And honestly, you could probably put this shade all over your lid without any transition shade and blend it in to your crease, and it will look amazing, because that's how pretty this is. That's the one thing I miss about eyeshadows. Not eyeshadows, but the, you know, like the primer putty or whatever from, no, the pot, what is it called? The one from MAC, the prime putty. I can't remember, guys, sorry. But like, I think L'Oreal came out with something similar. I don't know if they still do, but I'm gonna try to find a liquid one or a pot one, so I can just use all over my lid when I'm on the go. Because honestly, I mean, this is nice. It's super, it's travel friendly. I love it. You get 6 shades. You can get many looks with this. But sometimes I don't feel like doing all that, and there's only one shimmer shade, which I'm a shimmer girl. I like shimmer. or even metallic, but that's why I just like want an all over shade, you know. And then I just put the rest on the top there so I don't get it all over my sofa. Okay, so there we go. I said I was gonna go basic, and this is basic apparently. We are gonna do, does anyone else just break out into song? I don't know why. I'm gonna try to find my eyeliner, my liquid, and my pencil. My pencil needs to be sharpened, so I'm not gonna do that. And this is my all-time absolutely favorite eyeliner. It's the Wet n Wild. It's the skinny tip eyeliner, and this is just the shade black. Now this part I'm not gonna do in front of the camera. I will still be recording, but I will be covering it because this is hard to do. I usually use the big mirror and this, so it's gonna be a baby wing, so don't judge. Anyways, I might not talk a lot when I'm doing this, so I might speed through this on the video. Don't ask for an in-depth tutorial of this because honestly it's a hit or miss for me when I do this. I just do like a skinny line all over my, like I try to stay as close as I can to my lash line, like that. Okay, that just brings a whole lot more definition to my eyes. And then I do a baby wing. And this is what I mean by baby wing. Like, that's it. Oops, I just about poked my eye out. This is why you should not talk and do your liner at the same time. I mean, if you can do it, you go, girl, but there you go, I'm done. But yeah, I have been looking into my health, guys, because I've been having stomach issues since I came back from vacation because I was eating literally greasy foods every day, and I think that really messed me up because I don't usually eat like that. And I have a feeling it might be my gallbladder, but we'll see. I don't know. Hope to God it's not, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't. And then I use my favorite mascara of all time, actually second favorite because the same brand, L'Oreal. The L'Oreal Voluminous Original is my second favorite. The first one is the telescopic one by L'Oreal. And then I feel like the Ilia is, I don't know if I would say better. I think it's just as good as a telescopic, which, I mean, if you are going to spend, how much is it? It's like 24? I think it's $24 for a full size mascara from Ilia. You might as well just get the off-brand. I wouldn't call off-brand, but I guess you could call it dupe. This is where I shouldn't talk. I always get it on my freaking eyelid. Well, I got it on my cheek, so that's lovely. That's what I get for talking. I don't know. And I haven't been using my eyelash curler, so I feel like it makes a difference. This is not a very good one to separate my lashes. So I'm thinking I'm gonna purchase the telescopic one to do that for me. Because this is not doing the job. You have to be really careful not to put too many coats. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with spidery lashes. And I feel like that happens a lot to me, but if you like that look, that's fine. I personally don't like it. And I'm gonna be really simple with I always say that and then it comes out dramatic, but my lips. I think I'm just gonna do my well, if it's in here. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. I think it's in my purse. 1 second. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do is add this lip gloss by Maybelline. It's the Lifter Gloss, which has hyaluronic acid, and I feel like it's quite a dupe of the Mario plumper, but it doesn't have a minty feeling or anything. It's just super glossy and makes your lips look juicy. And this is in the shade Stone. And no, this is not sticky. It's just super hydrating, and again, makes your lips look juicy. I love the shade and I love the color. Well, that's the same thing. Oh my gosh. Blending issues. All right, guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you have a great weekend. I know it's only Thursday, but happy Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys later. And don't forget to subscribe.